Hello, good day to you. Today I'm making this video to describe some of the common DNS records that are available out there. So if you ever want to troubleshoot your DNS or you want to basically know about DNS records, this video will be informative to you. It is also good for some Linux exams, like the LPIC 2 exams. So if you're planning to take the LPIC 2 exam, I think you'll find this um, tutorial informative. So let's go to straight to it. Basically, we'll be examining the DNS records using the dig command. So what is the dig command? If you don't have it available in your system, you can install it by installing the packages like DNS utils, or if you're on a Red Hat based system, you can install the bind utils. So basically the dig command is a command that performs DNS resolution and gives you information about a particular or maybe website or a host name. So if I type dig yahoo.com, so you see it gives me information about yahoo.com. So I see information like, okay, the most interest, I think one of the most interesting section is the answer section actually. So this command gives a lot of information, but I think the most important one that we're interested in is the answer section. So the answer section tells us about the the IP addresses. Like DNS deals with mostly with is a record of host name to IP address. So because what the computer actually understands is the IP address, is not the host name. So see the answer section, and another important part maybe also be the time. So the query time. So this tells you how long it took the system to resolve yahoo.com to the appropriate IP address. And the server means the DNS server that was used for this resolution. So this is my own DNS server in my environment. So that is what was used to perform the resolution. So that is a quick overview of dig, but let's go a little bit further to look at, like I said, DNS records. We have a couple of DNS records. The first one, which is like about the most important one, is the A record. A record, stands for the IPv4 address record. So, for example, if we want to know the IPv4 address record for youtube.com, all we have to do is type dig youtube.com and specify the type of record we want to see. So we want to see the A record for youtube.com. So let's do it. So you see in the answer section, it says YouTube, then it told us this is an A record, and the IP address, IPv4 address of youtube.com, the query time server are still here. So that is the IPv4 A record of youtube.com. But there's another address record which is called quad A. So it's a 4 A's. So it is pronounced quad A. It is actually the IPv6 address record. So if you IPv6 is gaining ground gradually. So some websites are using IPv6. So if you want to know the IPv6 address of a particular site, you type dig youtube.com, then AAA, that is quad A, and you see this is the IPv6 address of youtube.com. So let's take a look at another another record. It is the name server record. the name server record, if you want to know what name servers that YouTube uses, so we can get to know that by checking out the name server record. So like you see, these are the name server records of youtube.com. It uses ns4 google.com, ns2 google.com, ns3 google.com. So these are like the name server that YouTube uses. So let's move ahead. One more mail exchanger record. If you want to know about the mail exchanger record for youtube.com, all we have to do is do the dig with or specify the appropriate record that we are interested in. So say if you are interested in it, this is the mail record that YouTube uses. We can try for another website. Let's use yahoo.com. So this is for Yahoo. So this is like the mail record that Yahoo uses. I think another one that I would like to show you is the reverse lookup pointer records. So the reverse lookup is important if you know the IP address, but you want to get the name. So for example, 8.8.8 is a popular DNS. So we all know 8.8.8, but what is the name? What is the name that 8.8.8 resolves to? So you see, the name that 8.8.8 actually resolves to is Google public DNS.a.google.com. So that is actually the name that 8.8.8 resolves to. We can try with, I think another popular DNS is 4.2.2, 4.4.2.2. So 4.2, okay, maybe this doesn't resolve to a particular name. So for example, like you see, when I did dig -x on 4.4.2.2, there's no answer section here. We only see authority section. There's no answer section. That is because maybe this IP address actually does not exist. Let's try to ping it. I actually don't know if it's okay. So you see, it doesn't exist. So I was wrong with that IP address. I think 4.4.4. Let's try 4. Okay. Hold on. There used to be another DNS. Okay, yeah. So I was right. So this is another popular DNS address that you can use. So if you don't know that, apart from 8.8.8, is a b.resolver.net level 3.net. So that is the answer section. So we see if there's no answer, we will not see this answer section. So the answer section is the part that we would like to see. So some other records that you might be interested in is the CNAME. CNAME is the Canonical Records name. So Canonical Record is basically like an alias. So let me put that here. Is like an alias to like a real name. So you might come into contact with that if you are working a lot in the IT industry, maybe in the systems engineering aspects. SRV record is another record, that is the service record. H-info is another record. So actually there's one more record quickly before I go, is the TST record. TST record basically is like you can check that out. So for example, if we look on for the yahoo.com, you can specify TST. So TST is just, it can be any test. that Yahoo puts here, maybe some information about Yahoo or whatever. It can be anything. So let's try for youtube.com. So you see the answer section on youtube.com. This is the TST section. So that's another important record if you want to know. So these are like some of the most I think the top ones are like the most important records that you may want to be familiar with. The A record is the most important, the quad A, the name server, MX, the PTR, which is the reverse lookup. This may be very important at times. So I think one last thing I can show you is, if you want to change the server that does your resolution. For example, you want to do a dig on google.com, but let's say we want to use a specific a name server. Let's say we want to use the 4.2.2.2 to resolve our google.com. You see in the down here in the server section, now rather than the 8.8.8 or the 10.1.1.200, now we have 4.2.2.2. So that is how you can change the name server that does your resolution. So basically, I hope maybe you learn one or two things here. The dig command comes in handy from time to time, and it's good to get to know these DNS records. It may come handy for you maybe in an exam or in an interview or at a place of work. So thank you. Take care. Bye.